The promise of pregnancy in same-sex relationships often relies on the help of fertility treatments. My guests have been down that road before and are here to share their experience. Let's welcome Jessica and Ashley Peele. They're patients at Coastal Fertility Specialist. It's great to have you both with us.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. And congratulations.
Thank you. As you can see, baby number 3.
Yeah.
Well on its way.
Baby number 3. Ashley, how far along are you?
Due in a month, so 4 weeks from today, we'll have baby number 3.
Baby number 3. And how old are the other two?
So our oldest is going to be 3 in April, and our youngest, our son, is going to be 1 actually this weekend.
Oh my goodness. All right,
Yeah,
so a lot of people are wondering why 3 under 3? That just sounds like a handful.
It's going to be chaos. I think we recognize that, and obviously it wasn't an accident. We plan to have them in pretty close succession from one another, but we're excited that they're going to be friends, hopefully be very close growing up, and they're going to go through all of the same phases together, and when you're done with diapers, you're done with diapers. When you're done with the crib, you're done with the crib.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that, even though we know it's going to be a handful for the next several years.
Yeah, for the next several years. Yeah, I think the ride is now just getting started. So Jessica, maybe you could share with us your journey to this place, because it doesn't just happen. It takes a lot of planning and thinking. And
absolutely. Well, luckily, when Ash and I met, we both knew pretty early on in starting to date that we did want to start a family. I mean, we kind of joke it was like first date conversations. It's like, what do you do on the weekends? How many babies do you have? But so we knew early on that we wanted to start a family. Both of us come from bigger families, so that was kind of the first step, the discussion between us, and that slowly but surely led us to looking into fertility treatments. And
as a same-sex couple, we knew we were going to need the help of a fertility center, and we actually started at a different fertility center than Coastal that we didn't feel was tailored to the same-sex experience. And we had a second opinion with Dr. Cook and Coastal Fertility Specialist, and felt like they really understood our journey, our experiences, and what we were looking to do, and felt like they were going to be good partners for us along the way, and that's really what started the whole journey. And feels like family now. 3 years later, we've been working with Dr. Cook and Coastal Fertility, and all 3 babies.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm sure he's very thrilled about that as well. But when you say that the other fertility clinic just wasn't a right fit, so what is some of the sensitivity that you were looking for in your particular situation?
Yeah, I think a lot of fertility journeys or folks that end up in the fertility centers have previous fertility issues, known issues. As a same-sex couple, you don't know if you have fertility issues or not, so you're kind of at a different starting point, and to just kind of have a practice that recognizes that it's not, we're not here for diagnostics to see just yet what's going wrong. We're just here to explore options and what are our pathways to start our family. So we felt with the first fertility center, it was all about diagnostics and what's going wrong, but we didn't know if there was anything wrong yet at that point, but we didn't have hopeful paths laid out for us for what could be, and that's what we got with Dr. Cook at Coastal, and we were very excited about.
Something really great about Dr. Cook is that, especially as a female same-sex couple, there's so many avenues that you can take, and she was very aware and I guess sensitive to all of those, and really put our needs first in terms of the treatment plan that she presented to us, and the options that we were able to have.
Now, Ashley, have you carried all 3?
I carried our first, and this is our third. Jess carried our second.
How did you make that choice?
Well, we knew we both wanted to carry, so that was kind of step 1. And then Ashley was older, so she got to go first. So that's basically how that went.
We didn't know we wanted 3 in the beginning. We knew we wanted more than 1. If we were lucky enough to be able to get 2 or 3, and since we both wanted to carry, she went second. And then for whatever reason decided, let's do this again for number.
And you raise your hand first.
Number 3.
Flipped a coin.
Yeah, right. And I luckily had a very easy pregnancy for our first child. She had a very difficult pregnancy with our second one, so that was also the deciding factor for who was going to carry number 3.
Yeah. Well, and in this case, it takes 3, right? So how did you decide on who the donor was going to be, who the sperm donor was going to be?
That's a good question. Well, so we wanted to do an anonymous donor. We had conversations about that early on, and there's multiple sperm banks that you can choose from, but it was important to us to have the same donor for all of our children, so they all had that link together. Whereas like my son has my biology, our daughter and our third baby will have Ashley's, they all have that link of the donor,
Yes.
which I think is pretty special.
Absolutely. Were there certain characteristics that you're looking for in the donor?
Trying to get as much of a blend of what we felt like we would be, you know. So knowing that Jess has blonde hair, blue eyes, and that's a recessive gene. That maybe we would want our children to have some lighter color hair. So I think that kind of played a factor. But also the sperm banks do a good job of helping you understand the personality of the donor and just kind of what you can expect from not just a physical perspective, but also just a personable one.
Certainly,
and so
yes.
we tried to carry a lot of the traits that we have.
Kind of what you look for in a partner.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
Very similar to that,
Yes.
Blind dates.
Yeah, exactly. That is so interesting. Well, your journey is so fascinating. Congratulations again.
Thank you so much.
And we're excited to see the new baby. You're going to have to send some pictures for us. Do you know if it's a boy or a girl?
So we knew we were going to have a girl. We found out as early as possible with baby number one, and we knew with baby number two it was going to be a boy, and now we have a boy and a girl, and we said, you know what, let's just find out on delivery day. So
it's a surprise.
This one will be a surprise,
We will all be waiting with bated breath.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time.
Appreciate it.
We're back after this.